guys, welcome back to my channel, your girl again, Intentional Favor. Please, if you are seeing my face for the first time, I'm Intentional Favor, and on this channel I share my life experiences on issues pertaining to faith, lifestyle. Most times, for now, yes, I share experiences on studying abroad, especially in the UK, and also talk about social work. So please, if you like to join this intentional family, you are more than welcome to do so. Just hit the red subscribe button below. Also hit the notification bell so that I get notified each time I upload a new video. To my main guys, my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always showing up. Guys, are you ready to hear another regret I've had as a student social worker in the UK? Are you ready? All right, let's get to it. So, as you may know, I've been looking for jobs, right? Yeah, so I think I'm really talking about these job things a lot, talking about job. Yes, of course, currently I'm unemployed as a social, I'm being careful because see here, I can't call myself a social worker. I'll be in trouble because I'm not yet one. All right, I'm still a student social worker. But yes, currently, as you may know, I've been looking for jobs. Yeah, of course, I've had jobs. Yes, I have. Don't get me wrong. Like I keep saying, anticipate the updates on that. I will always tell you guys and let you guys learn from my experience. So in this video today, I want to talk about something I found out that probably affected my job prospect, like my that affected, how do I put it now, something that affected my getting a job. Yeah, one of the things or the major thing that I noticed that was like what was more like a hindrance to my getting some job. Yes, I think that's the best way to put it. So this is just one thing really, because every other thing I have it. I have the skills, the experiences, I can talk, I do well in interviews, I am bold, I'm confident and all of that. Your girl is good though. I'm sharp like that. See, no be bragging. I'm not proud, but I know who I am. All right. So yeah, but this one thing for some jobs, okay, it was a hindrance. Both applying for them and even when I reached applying, I already knew that this application will go nowhere. But you know, now we work by faith. I still went on and I applied, but I know that some of them that my application didn't pass through the screening stage, then being invited for interview. This was the major reason, and that's what I want to share with you guys today. And what am I talking about is being a car owner. Yeah. It's something like that. So as a social worker in the United Kingdom, one of the important job requirements is that you drive, that you are a driver. All right, that you drive, because to be honest, you can't do social work job without driving. It will be very stressful jumping from public transport and all of that, especially if you are in children's social work. All right, as a children's social worker, you find out that sometimes they can call you at any time. A child that is like that is under your caseload, that probably there is a serious issue, maybe being involved in domestic violence, and you need to take that child away from that family right away. How you go do? You start jumping from bus, and sometimes even if you call taxi, if you live in a place like Warrington where I live, that taxi, I'll talk about Warrington another day. You find out that it will be difficult. Or is it when it's raining? Some days the rain is so powerful, and sometimes when it rains here, it's so windy that even if you have umbrella, it's useless because the wind will just throw the umbrella away. So you just need to have a car. So it's very, very important. All right. So for me, last year when I started my program, actually in the UK, all right, you can't even start anything about driving process until you have stayed here for 6 months, I think. So let's just say my program started, then even 6 months into my program or 6 months into staying in the UK, COVID has already started, lockdown has happened, and the lot was on everybody's head. I wasn't really thinking about all of those stuff. Even when we came out of lockdown this year, I had it in mind. I was thinking I will do, but I never knew that COVID will affect so many services as it has done, and it's been terrible. All right. So currently, to get a driving license in the UK is hard work. It is. No thanks to COVID. They keep blaming COVID, but still, I don't know. They've not really recovered from it. Everything is slow. You know, there are people started making jokes, all right, sometime this year that if you give birth to a child today, begin the process of their driver's license application because before they turn 18 or reach the age of having one, because you'll be surprised that when they are 18 years, they will still not be able to have it. Of course, that's the extreme, but that's to tell you how frustrated people are. So finally, around May this year, I decided to begin my application process and all. It was not easy. So I did the first application. You apply, they will send you a letter, blah blah blah. You now send your documents, your BRP, and all of those stuffs. And May, June, July, August, I've not heard from these people. I now called them. No, I think I now later called them in July. They now told me that they've posted it. I said nothing came to my post. I didn't receive anything. They now resent it. 3 days later, I got it. Then I sent it back to them in August. August passed. Mind you, I sent them my BRP. August, I wasn't with my BRP. All the job applications I was just doing. Thank God I have the photocopy of my BRP. So take this tip from me. If you want to submit that BRP, just right now photocopy your BRP and have the photocopy at least with you. That's what I was submitting for my job applications, because I started looking for jobs from October, right? So as at August, nothing. September, nothing. Mind you, I started my application since May. It took a lot of time, and then up until October, nothing. Hey, I was even panicking. At a point, people were now saying, you know what, just give ahead, DVLA, give me my BRP. Some people even gave them their passport. Give me my passport, give me my international passport, take your driver's license. I'm no longer interested. It's so hectic, all right? So at the end of the day, finally now, my provisional license finally came in November. Hallelujah, finally it came. But that's not the end now. You now have to book for theory test. To book for theory test, you need to find dates is an issue. To find date is an issue. Sometimes you see from when you now finally want to book, because before you can book for theory test, you must have your provisional license. See here, law na law. I keep saying it. Law is law. This is the procedure. No jumping, no protocol breaking and all. So when you get it, you need to have your provisional license number. That is what you will use to book for your theory test. You can't maneuver it. So I had to wait since May till November when it finally came. Then I applied. So when you now apply for the when you now want to book for your theory test, rather, now to find date was an issue. Luckily for me, I found a date 1 month ahead, obviously, like equivalent of 1 month from when I wanted to apply. Then when I wanted to book for the test, I finally booked. Now I have booked it, and then I've written the test. To the glory of God, I passed. Another thing now is to find a date for practical. You have to pass this before this. So now I'm booking a date for practical. That one, we are in 2021. The date I'm seeing is the middle of next year. It's crazy. So why I just shared some of this with you, like why I've been going all through this, because most times you will see it in the job specification for social work role that you have a valid driver's license. I know people who because they don't have that valid driver's license, because you have to put it in your application that you can drive. You need to put it either in your CV or your application, let them know. Or they will, even if you did not and they invite you for interview, they will ask you during the interview, do you drive? If you say no, they can tell you, sorry, unfortunately we won't be able, because we need somebody that can drive and all. So I know someone in particular who wasn't invited for interview simply because she doesn't have a driver's license. And some of them might be not jovial. Some of them might be like what's the English now? Some of them might be like good enough or kind enough to say, or like to accept that you tell them, okay, I've started the process. What saved me in some of the cases is that I told them, I've started my application process. I've applied for my provisional license. Once it comes, I'll do everything and I'll get a car as soon as possible. And at the meantime, I am happy to use public transport to go anywhere to cover my duties on stuff. I made that promise and I told them I'm committed to that, but I'm already in the process. And some of them were considering enough to say, okay, that is it, and they still gave me the job and all of that. But I don't want you to get to that level, because you never can tell. So if you just came into the UK, count it. Once it's exactly 6 months of coming here, you don't necessarily need to have a car, just have that license. Begin the application immediately. Apply for your provisional license, send your biometric card and everything to them, because it can take ages. Some people write the theory test and they fail it because the theory test you have to score 43. The list is 43 out of 50. And then for the hazard perception, you might not know all of these things. You have to have 44 and done. So 43 over 50, sometimes you can have 42, 41. I know someone that has 41 and then she failed. And you pay, it's money, 23 pounds or something. Once you didn't pass it, that's all. Even if you pass one and you failed the other, you didn't pass, you have to rebook again. So begin it early. So if you're a social work student, current social work student in the United Kingdom, or a prospective one, have this information. All right. So be forewarned is to be forearmed. Okay. So make sure that you know about this. Once it's 6 months into arrival in the UK, begin the process of applying for a driver's license in the United Kingdom, because you never can tell how long it will take you to get one, and you don't want that to be a hindrance to you getting a job that will give you visa sponsorship. I hope I made sense. So that is it. That's what I just wanted to let you guys know. And I hope you found this video interesting and you found it helpful. Please, guys, always, if you like my video, please give it thumbs up. So many people don't do it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you've not. Please, it goes a long way. It really helps my videos. Give it thumbs up, share it with your friends, leave comments in the comment section. Your comments can be encouraging. Just encourage me, all right? I love all those encouragement because you know it's what I'm doing. But then, guys, make sure that you put this into consideration, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. And until then, guys, stay blessed, remain intentional, and take care of yourself. Bye.